Okay, good day everyone. This is Ebbs Nail Physique. I am going to show you how I do my glitter embellishment encapsulated nail. I did one here. I haven't shaped it yet. I'm going to do one step by step. That way you can see exactly how I attempt to do the encapsulated nail. The first one that I used was this one here. I'm not certain if you can see that really well, but I used that one here prior to starting recording. I did one with using that embellishment and glitter, and this is kind of the, well, it's not the finished product because I haven't shaped it yet, but usually when I do these, I always sculpt. I do not use tips. So when I sculpt on my clients, I do use Young Nail products, Young Nails, but when I do my tutorials or practice, I use ASP, All Season Professional acrylic bond. You can purchase it at Sally's. I've had it for a while because, like I said, I only use it on my model hands. So we're going to be demonstrating on my model hands today. Jada is her name. This is going to be our model. Also, prior to sculpting the nail, I always prep. I prep the nail. You don't want to over prep because if you do, it could cause lifting. And always after I prep the nail, I do want to clean away any debris or dust so there's no residue of any sort left behind. And then thereafter, after I cleanse the nail bed, I do use a protein bond by Young Nails. You don't have to, however, I find this is the best protein bond or primer, whatever you want to call it, that I use. I use that along with my Young Nails powder acrylic and monomer, but you don't have to. You can use other A bond by OPI. They have X bond as well by OPI. You can also use the no lift one. That's a common one that can be purchased at Sally's Beauty Supply. I'm sure you can purchase it online, so forth and so on. I usually get my Young Nail products from my local Young Nail distributor, so it's kind of hard trying to get those elsewhere for a decent price because they're very pricey, but the product is excellent from my experience. So like I said, I did one here prior to recording, so I'm going to show you one here. This one here is I'm going to do the reverse method of when you do pink and whites, but I'm not going to do the white. What I'm going to do is the pink, and then at the end, we're going to do the glitter embellishment. And the embellishment we're going to use, the end, we're going to go for this one here. I'm not certain if you can see it. These are all custom mixed glitter embellishments or what have you. This one is a very, I'm not sure if you're getting a good look here, but this is really pretty. So we're going to try this one out here. Like I said, first things first, we're going to start off and we're going to do, I'm going to use the Cover Pink by Young Nails to do the pink version. I'm sorry, the pink reverse method. I'm sure any of you guys that use the training hands know that it's hard for these nail forms to stick. It drives me crazy. However, you got to make it work. Do what you got to do. So, first things first, I am using a size 10. That's just to do it's round. Size 10 again to do the pink. But thereafter, when I start to lay my embellishment with the acrylic, I'm going to use my flat. I'm not sure if you're getting a good look at that, but it's my flat sable. It is by, let me turn that around for you guys to get a view. It is by OPI. Red Sable. excellent brush. And this is what I'm comfortable with using and what's good. So use what you're comfortable with working with. So first off, let's get some liquid mono poured, and then we're going to do the pink reverse method as I was telling you I was going to do. Let's see here. So bear with me. Let's see here. We're not going to do the pink and white. I actually have not the pink cover up. We're going to do the blush by Young Nails cover powder. It's beautiful. It's going to mesh well with the acrylic that with the embellishments. I'm not sure if you guys can get a good look of that tint, but it's, like I said, it's like a blush, so it has a glittery light pink finish to it. It's very pretty, so you'll see at the end. I'm sorry you guys aren't getting a good view, but yeah, it's very pretty. We're going to start with this one here first. Again, as I mentioned, we're going to do the okay, you want to start at the cuticle. What I do is I let gravity work. You see, as it moves, you don't even have to beat yourself up trying to get a perfect smile line if you just let gravity work its course. Now, the good thing about the cover up is if you have a short nail bed and you want to do the illusion of elongating it, these are perfect for doing so. And like I said, these nail forms are hard because sometimes they want to stay, sometimes they don't, but for the most part, when you're working with these with the training hands, sometimes it's difficult. But like I said, let gravity work its course. If it's too long for you, all you got to do is go in there with your brush and just clean it up a tad bit. No worries. Simple. And that's how you do that there. I'm sorry, I'm a perfectionist, so I'm going to keep until it looks good from my angle. I'm not sure what you guys are getting on the camera, but I'm just making sure it's good in my eyes. Okay, so that's what I do when I do the reverse. I usually, when I do my pink and white sculpts, I start with laying the pink first, and then I go and do my whites. But anyway, that's how you attempt to do that. No sweat, no pain, no gain. All right, so we're done with that part of it. So we're going to let that attempt to dry. And then what I do is I create a thin layer of clear acrylic before I actually apply the glitter embellishments. That way it has a little structure or something for it to lay on prior to applying it. And always, from my experience, clear acrylics, I know Young Nails, from my experience, are stronger than any color acrylics in regards to structure and strength. So that's just my opinion, my experience working with it. I haven't had any problems. So what I'm going to attempt to do now is lay a thin layer of the clear. And usually I just do that. I know this dang thing is still moving. I just do that just like this. It's going to be runny, so as it runs, you can catch it on the sides. I just want to, like I said, create a thin layer. That way I have something to lay my acrylic, I'm sorry, why do I keep saying acrylic? Lay my glitter embellishments on so I can do the encapsulated nail. And this form is giving me a run for my money because it wants to keep sliding, but that usually happens when you're working with these training hands. And like I said, I don't use tips, so I mean, you can't use tips, whatever works for you. I just like the sculpting better. And see, I'm just laying a thin layer. I'm not sure if y'all seeing that. I'm sorry. As I was saying, I've been laying the clear acrylic so that I can apply my embellishments, the ones that I showed you before. So now I'm attempting to lay my embellishments into the acrylic. It usually works a little better when it's still damp. So that's what I'm doing now. And like I said, work with what you're comfortable with or what works best for you. Like I said, I find this flat red sable brush really easy when applying these for this particular technique. Usually though, if I'm just laying regular acrylic or sculpting regular nails, I use my size 12 brush. The one that I showed you is not a size 12. I'm sorry y'all if y'all not seeing it. I'm so sorry. Trying to get it at a good angle. So that's what I'm doing here. Excuse my phone. Okay, back to what I was saying. So like I said, I'm still laying the embellishments. I'm not sure if you guys can see it. I'm so sorry if you can't. Okay. And it's just simple, just lay it. If it gets dry, just dab your brush a little bit in the acrylic and keep applying where you think it needs more embellishment. And I'm just applying. I don't know if you guys can see it well. Me applying my embellishments. So once you get those embellishments in where you want, or how the thickness or whatever or what have you, let me remove that. You can go back now, and what I do is I cap it with clear acrylic. and just let it get in there. And guys, this video will be on my YouTube channel, so please feel free. Go subscribe now. Go subscribe, Eb's Nail Physique. Please subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned. Follow up with new techniques. Or if you guys have any requests, let me know. I am more than happy to show you my way of how I achieve these designs. And there you go. That is an encapsulated. And I'm just filling in little spaces just so that it's filled up all the way around. Okay? And if you need to go back and just, like I said, make sure you cap it. Cap it. Okay. And we gonna clean it up. I know it probably kind of look a little, you know, but we gonna clean it up. Sometimes that happens. That's the thing that I hate about using the nail forms on the trainer hands, because they don't stick, because it's not skin. So it's going to continuously move around, mess you up a tad bit, but once you get the hang of it, you'll be fine. Now what I'm going to attempt to do now is shape and contour the nail. I can show you guys how I do that. I'm just going to do it with the simple hand file. Okay. Sorry y'all for the silence. I was cleaning my brushes. You don't ever want your brush to dry with acrylic in it. It's a pain in the ass trying to get it out. So you know how that go. Alrighty, so what we're gonna do now is, that one's still drying. I know for a fact this one is dry. You can tap on your nail. When you hear that, that means your nail is, the acrylic is dry. See, now I just took it off, you know. You just want to get in there and shape it. Get that excess acrylic that may have slid down on the side. And it's funny because some of these nail tips for these trainer hands are extremely wide, so it makes your nail look bigger than what it actually should be, because these aren't human fingers. Remember, this is a practice hand. Don't be hard on yourself if it looks wider or bigger than it should. But see, when I get a human model, then you'll see the difference. But until then, our trainer hand is going to have to work. And y'all see, I'm just I'm just, you know, shaping up the nail on the side. Coming together slowly but surely. And I'm just shaping them up. Nothing too crazy. I know you're probably like, speed it up, come on. Oops, see? That's what I'm saying. You have all the difficulties in the world when you're using a practice hand. So, that's just me shaping it up a bit. I just want you guys to get the full technique for how I do encapsulated / encased nails. But it's coming along here. See, you tap on it. When it makes that sound, that means that acrylic is dry and it's ready to be fouled. So, what I'm going to do is go ahead and foul this. I don't know, we got it coming together. It's coming together slowly but surely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish off filing these. I'm going to cap it, top coat it with gel coat, and then I will provide you guys with the end result, how these encapsulated / encased nails turned out, okay? And like I said, don't forget to go subscribe. YouTube, Ev's Nail Physique nail channel. And y'all bear with me, please. And again, I appreciate you all for tuning in for Ev's nail tutorial on how to do an encapsulated / encased nail art. And we're out. I'll be seeing you ladies soon, ladies and gents. Thanks again for stopping by. Have a great day.